Hey guys, Jared Wesley here of Live Traders and back for another educational lesson. Guys, if you've been following my channel lately, you've noticed I put out a lot of good videos on the 3-bar play, on scanning, on money management, on trade management. Well, today I'm kind of combining all of those things together. And what I'm doing, guys, is taking a trade that I took on Amazon, AMZN, this past week. I'll put the slide up on the screen for you in just a second, okay? And I'm showing you in a short video, only about 15 minutes, exactly pre-market before 9 a.m. how I found Amazon on my daily gainers, daily losers list on TradeStation. TradeStation's the platform I use. Then how I gave it to the chat room members, how I gave it to the StockTwits community. Okay, you can find me at Scoutmaster on StockTwits. And also how I told everybody, not only at 9:02 in the morning, which I'll show you in just a second, how I liked Amazon above $1,905, but I also show you in this video how I found it scanning, putting it out there for the chat room members, then adding it to my favorites list, and then actually trading it right around 9:31 to 9:32 in the morning. Meaning it's a systematic breakdown of exactly what I looked for on a stock and then executed it. So you guys will see everything. And what I mean by everything is from 8:45 in the morning to when I finished the trade right around 9:40. I got in the trade. We were only in the trade for about 5 minutes, guys, including my P&L, including watching the stock go up and down, etc., and so forth. Now, I'm showing this to you because one of the most common questions that I get asked is, how do you find those things? Okay, and not every trade I take is a 3-bar play. There's a misconception that every trade I take is a 3-bar play. You'll see on Amazon, I'm going to put the slide up on the screen right now, guys, that this was a pre-market breakout that I took shortly after the market opened. So take a look at this slide real quick. Now remember, following this slide, I'm going to show you actual video footage of how I scanned for it and then obviously how I took the trade. Now, notice in the top right-hand corner, guys, it shows my gap list, okay, Amazon on the gap list. And I mentioned at 9:02 in the morning, hey guys on StockTwits, hey people in my chat room, I like Amazon over $1,905, okay? And then I mention it also in my favorites list. So I built my gap list around 8:45 to 9 a.m. Then I go over the gap list with everybody in the chat room for 15 or 20 minutes saying, hey guys, check this out, check that out. Let's go over each idea. And then right around 9:20 in the morning, I put together what I call my favorites list. This is the best of the best. I take my 12, 13, 14 gappers and take it down to my 3 or 4 favorites. Well, what was my number one favorite? Take a look at it. I'll circle it on the screen. What was my number one favorite? Amazon at 1905, over $1,905 with a stop loss below 1899. I mentioned it multiple times to Twitter community, StockTwits community, as well as my chat room, okay? And then right when the market opens, we traded Amazon. You can see this beautiful pre-market breakout that triggered over 1905 after the market opened, guys. So that's what the next 10 or 15 minutes of this video is about. I'll pull that slide down now. Okay, guys? So again, you can see the background's a little different. I apologize, guys. I usually have a brighter light on my face here, but my batteries died and the store at the hotel here didn't have any batteries. Go figure, right? I'm in beautiful San Luis Obispo. Why am I mentioning this to you? One, because the background's different. You're probably curious why that is. Guys, that's the beauty of trading. Okay, I have a laptop that I'm trading on, and I sometimes use the hotel television, the 50-inch TVs that they have in the hotels, right? I use an HDMI port, I'll plug my laptop up to, I'll put a little picture of it here in just a second, okay? And I trade that way. I'm going to be in Japan in 4 days. I'm in California now, and in 4 days from now, I'm going to be in Japan, and I'll be trading from there. Guys, the beauty of this business, okay, when you're smart and when you treat it like a business, is you can do it from anywhere in the world, period, end of discussion. Anywhere in the world, guys, that has an internet connection, okay? Now, is this business easy? No, it's ridiculously challenging, guys. Super challenging. But if you're willing to put in 1, 2, 3 years of really hard work, You can do and be anything you want in this business. Don't let other people tell you you can't. But also stop listening to this garbage where you can open up a $400, $500 account and go make $200,000 in 52 days. It's ridiculous. It's absolutely absurd, okay? And I'm telling you this from somebody who's been there, who's done that, and who's traveling very well in this world, okay? Let's just say I didn't get to California commercially, if you know what I mean, guys. I know this business is very difficult, but the rewards are also tremendous, okay? The freedom, the time, the flexibility is wonderful. If you guys want a $1 30-day trial into my chat room, email info, I-N-F-O, at livetraders.com. $1 for 30 days in my chat room. And you can see the trade I'm about to show you on Amazon. You can see that in real time live every single day. So stick around, guys, and wait. Check out this Amazon trade. I'm going to go over my pre-market gainers. I'm going to go over my gap list. I'm going to go over my favorites list, and you're going to actually see me taking the trade with real money, real entries, okay, real exits. I made over $600 in this trade in about 6 or 7 minutes. All right. So enjoy the video, guys. It's not very long. It's only about 12 minutes, I believe. All right. On Amazon. I'll see you guys in the chat room. $1 for 30 days. Email info, I-N-F-O, at livetraders.com. I'll see you guys again soon.
All right. Hey, guys. Jared Wesley here. You know, I do a lot of videos out there, okay? And I try to make these videos as straightforward and simple as I possibly can so that you newer traders can understand them as best as possible. Now, you have to also realize, guys, that in a 10 or 15 or 20-minute video that I can't give you 18 hours and 525 pages like I can in professional trading strategies. And I'm not going to anyway. I put a lot of time and effort into that. But what you get here for free on YouTube is pretty darn impressive. So this video is not going to be that long, perhaps maybe 10 minutes or less. But this is going to be a little bit of a follow-up to the recent scanning video that I put out there, okay? And the reason is I found a really good example today on Amazon that I wanted to show you guys, where you can see, and I'll show you the room stamps, the time stamps from when I posted these things long before in the pre-market, to understand that what I'm telling you is actually very, very simple. It's straightforward. See, all of you guys out there, for whatever reason, think that there's some magical scanner that's just going to find you all the winning trades. I'm sorry, but you're going to have to do a little bit of the work yourself, right? You're going to have to do a little bit of the work yourself. And if you don't want to, then this isn't your business, okay? It's just not. All right, so let's start, guys, where I tell you guys every morning that I do the same thing every morning. And that same thing is I scan for dollar gainers and dollar losers on the TradeStation platform. I'll put the logo on the screen, so stop asking me what platform do I trade with. TradeStation platform. Now, you can use any platform you want. Most platforms have some form of a gainers list, a losers list, some gap runner list, or whatever. You can use TC2000, you can use Trade Ideas, you can use Thinkorswim, Fidelity, Interactive Brokers, blah, blah, blah. Most of them have something that's good enough. So what I do is, and I'm going to bring this across the screen, guys. All right, give me 1 second. Let me bring it across the screen, okay, and I'm going to blow it up. I took a picture of this in the pre-market today. Okay, what you are seeing on the screen right now is pre-market. Now, unfortunately, it's on PACB, but that's not the key here. So I always tell you guys, I look first at the volume. Number one, I look at the volume. So if a stock is doing less than 5,000 shares, I'm probably not going to click on it. If it's an ETF, an exchange-traded fund, I'm probably not going to click on it. So this morning when I woke up, and I saw this list on the long side, I saw BYND, and I thought, that's ridiculous, a $23 gap on this, 13%. I'm going to look at it. Sure, I'm going to look at it, of course. All right. But then the next one down was Amazon, AMZN, right here. I'm going to put a circle on it for you, a box around it for all you guys, okay? It had 63,000 shares, which is a lot for Amazon in the pre-market. It wasn't extended. Some of you go, whoa, it's up $17. It's still only less than 1%. Guys, real quick, I don't care what the price of the stock is. Why? Because if you have a really small account, like $3,000 or $4,000, you shouldn't be trading a lot of shares anyway. 1 or 2 shares of Amazon, perhaps. And if you have a small account, guess what? I hate to bust your bubble. You're not that good of a trader to begin with, because if you were, you wouldn't have a small account anymore. I don't mean that in a rude way. I'm just saying I'm tired of these people saying, Jared, you trade stocks that are too expensive for me. No, I don't. I don't. If you have a $3,000 or $4,000 account, then you shouldn't be risking more than $30 or $40 per trade anyway, which means you might only be trading like 1 or 2 shares of Amazon. Okay, that's simple. Really, seriously, I'm not joking. So I saw Amazon on my list today. Now, there are plenty of other stocks that I saw on the list today that I'm not going to talk about right now, because this today is about Amazon. So I went down my dollar gainers and dollar losers list in the pre-market around 8:50, 8:55 in the morning, just before 9 a.m. I came upon Amazon. I clicked on the Amazon chart. I literally hit click. Now, this is what I saw when I hit click. This is what I saw. This is the Amazon pre-market. Look at the time, 7, 7:30, 8 o'clock, 8:30, 9 o'clock. Okay, I'll move it over just a little bit more. Okay, right there. If you go right there, that's 9:05. Look what I saw, guys. I saw a beautiful pre-market consolidation on this. But before I even got to the 5-minute, what did I do first? I first went to the daily and the 60. Guys, I literally go over, I click Amazon, and the first area my eyes go to are the 60-minute chart and the daily chart. So if we look at the 60-minute chart, what do we have here? Right there at 1900. A beautiful consolidation for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5-day consolidation. Mostly because the market consolidated for 5 days. So I looked at Amazon on the 60-minute and daily and go, wow, this thing is a really beautiful 60-minute breakout. This is gorgeous. Okay. I look at the daily and I want to look to the left. I say, okay, look to the left. All right. $1,917 right there. 1917.50 is the pivot. That's the pivot. Let me blow it up real quick. That's the pivot. Guys, where does Amazon stop today? Just above that area, didn't it? So I told the chat room members, guys, if we trade Amazon, we only have room to 1917. You know what our target was today? 1917. Okay, I'll come back down. So I bring up, and I'll do it one more quick time. I bring this up and I click on Amazon. I click on Amazon. Okay, then I immediately, upon clicking on the symbol, look at the 60-minute and the daily chart and I go, is this a good gap? And then I determine after a 5-day consolidation and a very small gap up, yes, this is a good gap. And I tell everybody in the chat room, guys, if we can get over the 186 area on the Qs, Amazon's going to rip today. So our job, now that we like the 60-minute, now that we like the daily chart, we call these the higher time frames. We call this a top-down approach. You use the higher time frame bias to look for a lower time frame entry. So everybody is asking me about this 3-bar play or breakouts, and they're going, how do you find these, Jared? Guys, all I do is scan on the daily chart and the 60-minute chart, and after that, I wait. I wait to see if it gives me a breakout or a buy setup or a 3-bar play. In this case, what was it giving me? It was giving me a beautiful, beautiful, gorgeous pre-market consolidation inside of a 60-minute consolidation. Think about that. That's what we call multiple time frame analysis inside of a market that was about ready to break out. Think about what I'm saying. I call this the trifecta. The market's breaking out on the Qs. Amazon's a NASDAQ stock, okay? Amazon is about ready to break out on the 60-minute chart, and Amazon is looking beautiful for a pre-market consolidation. So let me put it on the screen for you right now. Oh, look at that. 9:02 in the morning. 9:02 in the morning. Jared says, watch Amazon over 1905 for a small pre-market nibble. Market's a little bit extended. Guys, that was 9:02 in the morning. 9:02 in the morning, okay? How did I know that? Because look at the pre-market. Look at the pre-market, right? Red bar came in, tried to push it lower, came right back up. big bottoming tail. Sellers tried to come in, push the stock right back up. Then it chops around in a narrow range right around 1905 with a stop that would be 1900. What did I do? I took a paltry, measly 10 shares of this in the pre-market. And then right after the market opened, I took another 10. I had 20 shares. And then after that, our job was to wait. So let me pull it out. Boom, 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 boom. Okay, right here is the market open. 9:30 the market opens. All right, 9:30 the market opens. Okay, so I tell the chat room, I say, guys, let's trade Amazon over 1905 with a stop at 18.99. Why was the stop 18.99? I'll show you. See the low? 1899.79. I said, let's put it 80 cents under that area. Let's just do that. So we got in at 1905. We put our stop loss at 18.99, and I said target is 18.17. I took some off at 1-to-1, and I took some off at 2-to-1. I ended up only getting about 1.5-to-1. I should have gotten about 1.75-to-1. So I got out a little early, but look where the pivot was. 1918.13. $1,918.13. Well, guys, where was the daily pivot? $1,917. Do you see what I just did there? I will do it one more time very briefly for you, okay? Guys, listen. I took a pre-market dollar gainers and dollar losers scan. I went down the list on this, but I didn't get very far because I immediately saw Amazon. I don't know if this is a nice gap. Guys, I don't know yet. I don't know if this is a nice gap yet until I click on it. I click on Amazon in the pre-market before 9 a.m. because it has 63,000 shares. I want to know what's happening. So I click on it. As soon as I click on it, this comes up on the 60-minute chart, right? This comes up on the daily chart. I see a 5-day consolidation. I think this is a nice gap. Is it a level 1 gap? No, but it's a nice gap. Market looks like it's going to break out. Amazon looks like it's going to break out on the 60. My job is to drill down to a lower time frame. What do? I drill down to the 5-minute chart. What do I see? Pre-market. I see a consolidation here. This is really pretty, guys. So right when the market opens, I say, look, everybody, let's buy Amazon. Now, actually, I said this long before the market opened. At 9:02 in the morning, I said, guys, check out Amazon above 1905. Why? Because it had such a beautiful pre-market consolidation. Our stop loss will be under the base here. So 2 minutes into the day, Amazon was flustering around a little, and I said, sweet. So now we take this off, okay? Take this off. We'll go down to like a 2-minute chart, and I'll bring this out. Okay, right here, 1 minute's a little better. Sorry. Let's bring it out. We're sitting there right there. Look at 1905. It's almost a 3-bar play. Almost. 1905 right there by low of the day. The only reason this is not a 4-bar play, the only reason is because bar number 1 was not a wide range bar. If bar number 1 was a wide range bar, this would be a 4-bar play. So realistically, it's a 1-minute breakout inside of a 5-minute pre-market breakout, inside of a 60-minute breakout. Now, do you see what I did there? I used what we call the top-down approach, and I started with a higher time frame bias, higher, lower, neutral. Then I drilled down to a lower time frame 5-minute pre-market base and said, wow, I have a pattern on the 60-minute chart. I have a pattern on the 5-minute chart. And now I want to see if I can get a 1-minute entry pattern off the open. And sure as shit, I got it. 1905, using the pre-market as well, using the 5-minute as well, using the 60-minute as well, and boom, blast off. Amazon looks pretty good, guys. If the market doesn't tank, Amazon looks decent. I'm going to do it, guys. 1905 by 18.99. All right, so $6 stop loss on Amazon. But again, we're going to need the market on this thing. $6 stop loss. We're going to need the market on this thing. Okay? Make sense what I'm saying? So 1905 by 18.99 on Amazon. The whippy stock, not for the faint of heart, guys. Okay? So Amazon, how did I get filled that late? Are you shitting me? All right. Okay, guys, so we need a lot. That's all I'll tell you. We need, I don't know, 12 bucks. We need like 19, 15 or something like that. All right. All right, guys, I'm out 1/4 of my Amazon like I normally do. All right, so Amazon's coming in a little bit, guys. We don't have much locked on Amazon, to be honest with you. We only have 200 locked on Amazon. All right, got about 280 locked on Amazon, guys. Not going to get my full target on this thing, but Amazon, I missed my full target on this, guys. It went to 1917 and I didn't get out. I left 10 shares, which I should not have done. So we'll see if it comes back up. At this point, I'd like to get 6 something out of it. All right, I'm out Amazon, guys. I had about a $400 risk on that, and I should have made about 700. I made 600, so I really broke my plan on Amazon. Guys, Tesla. All right, so out Amazon for 1.5 hours, which is not ideal. Okay. I went step by step on how I do this. Guys, what you just saw me do on Amazon is what I do every single morning for every single stock I look at. Yes, I'm being a little dramatic as I speak to you. I get all that. But that's all I do. Now, of course, you have to know professional trading strategies to know what a good gap is, to know what a good pattern is, like a 3-bar play, like a breakout, like a climactic, like a buy setup, right? Like a wedge or a triangle or something like this, right? Of course you have to learn that. You also have to know what good money management is, what good trade management is. Every trade we have has an entry, a stop loss, and a target. Stop limit orders for entry, stop market orders for stop losses, and limit orders for targets. All this is in the 525-page, 18-hour PTS course, guys. But I'm giving you golden nuggets here for free. Golden nuggets. What I just went through is exactly what I do every day. I didn't hold out anything. The only thing I didn't tell you is what are my gap scanning criteria. But I did tell you a little bit of that in the last video, didn't I? Guys, I'm trying to help you guys be the best traders that you can be. I mean that sincerely. I really am. But just listening to my YouTube channel will make you a better trader, but you really should still be getting a full course education at some point. Point is, guys, Amazon did very well today. So I'm going to bring up the Amazon slide now, and you can see just what we did on Amazon, okay? I only made 600 bucks. I should have made closer to 700 on it. Okay, given my risk level, I should have made closer to 700. I chickened out a little bit. That's on me. I need to fix that next time. Okay, so Amazon ended up being a good trade for us. Why? The daily was nice. The 60 was nice. The 5-minute was nice. The 1-minute was nice. And the market was nice. That's it. It's a systematic approach to making money. All right, some of you are saying, well, what if it didn't work? Well, I have a stop loss for that. If it didn't work, I would have lost like 400 bucks. Okay, that's it. If it didn't work, that's what would have happened. All right. I only have to win 50% of the time to do well in this business. They don't all work. Out of 10 trades, 5 work and 5 don't. I don't know which 5 are going to work and which 5 don't. My job, my only job, is to pick the best patterns I can possibly find using higher time frames, 60-minute and daily charts, and drilling down to 1, 2, and 5-minute charts for entries. That's all I can do. After that, it's up to the market whether or not it works or not. It's not my job. That's the way I look at it. Guys, it's just a systematic approach to making money. That is all that trading is, a systematic approach to making money, okay? That's all trading is. So I hope you guys enjoyed that video. If you would like to get a $1 30-day trial into the chat room, let me know. $1 30-day trial into the chat room. email info@livetraders.com. Info, INFO @livetraders.com for a $1 30-day trial into the chat room. Take care, guys. Have a good one.
To get more great educational content, subscribe to the Live Traders YouTube channel. This way you'll get email alerts every time I upload a new video.